I hope you can all hear me. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. is new. Wow. I apologize. I was speaking. So I was sharing about the story of David. I was sharing about the story of David. So David was that young man who was the last born, the son of Jesse, always sent to the bush to take the sheep grazing. And when he took the sheep grazing, eventually he was that person who, when any animal came attacking the sheep, David would go there, he would open their mouth, he would rip them off, and he would defeat them. Another thing David was doing was that David was a musician. David was a poem writer, he was a poem lover. David would be in the bush, he would write poems, he would compose songs, he would play musical instruments. And there were people who would pass by when he was doing that. And they took notice of David, but they never went there to make comments. They never went to the comment section of David. Why was doing all of that? Why? Because they were waiting and they were watching for the best time when they would recommend David. They were waiting for the best time when they would recommend David. And when the opportunity came, the king of Israel, Saul at that time, he was possessed by he was possessed by demons, and they recommended that get someone who could play musical instruments, that when he plays the musical instruments, the demonic spirit will leave the king and the king will be fine. Guess who was recommended? Guess the person they recommended? They recommended David. Why? Because they have always seen David doing that, even though they never made comment. It was the one that got the recommendation. It could be that, for example, you're sharing a lot of fantastic, amazing things online. People are not paying attention to you. No one is commenting. No one is saying anything. But you cannot tell whether someone is watching you, someone is looking at you, but he is only waiting for the opportunity when he would reach out to you to be the one to appear on that platform. They may be waiting for the opportunity when they could recommend you for that opportunity, when they could recommend you to be the one that will be that guest speaker, be the recommended coach, be the one who will do this and that. So this is very essential and this is very important if you want to really live a life that is correctly branded. Building a profitable brand, very essential. David was recommended because he had a brand as a musician. There was a problem, people saw what he was doing, and then they recommended him. At another instance, people did not recommend David. David only went to deliver a message. He went to the battleground to deliver food to his brothers, and eventually he saw the war going on. And he asked questions. What will be given to the person who defeats this Philistine, who defeated Goliath? And David heard all of that. He will get half of the kingdom, he will be the king's in-law. He got all of those things. And he said he's willing to go. And then he was brought before the king, and the king asked for his CV. Can you see the essence of branding? At a point, David was branded as only one who could play musical instrument. At this time, he needed to position as a warrior. Oh, when I was in the bush, and then the lion came and the bear came, I fought with them and I defeated them. You saw that? So there was a time when he needed to transition from being a musician to being a warrior. And eventually, people saw and knew that someday this young man was going to be the king. So branding, you must look at branding not just as something as, oh, I want to stay here and this is what I will be and be and be. You must be willing to evolve. I spoke about this at one time, I think, when I was talking about the catalysis of influence. You must be willing to evolve. You must be willing to evolve. Why? Because times are changing, seasons are changing. And the reason why a lot of businesses could not survive the event of 2020 and some have been able to make massive progress is the way they paid attention to their brand at different seasons. At different seasons. Sometimes you need to sit down and ask yourself the question, what I've always said I am, Is it something that people really need? Is it a solution that people really need? Can people really say, yes, I want to speak to this person when it comes to this? Oh, I want to talk to this person when it comes to this. So the ability to position yourself and brand correctly would open more door to you than you can imagine. I'll say that again. The ability to position yourself and brand yourself correctly is what would open more door to you than you can imagine. And the problem is, yes, a lot of people know these tools. They know ChatGPT, they know Bard.ai. But the question is, how do you engage? How do you harness? How do you leverage this tool to become profitable? To become profitable. Are you just excited that, oh, it's there? Oh, I can just always go there and put in these things and begin to bring it up? Or you're willing to milk the profits from the industry by utilizing the available tools? So, personal brand and then AI. So, the ability to position for profits would change the entire narrative in your life. Now, listen to this. I said this when I was sharing the promotion material on Facebook about this webinar, that there's a statement that Steve Harris made, that is that the problem is not what you don't have, but the problem is what you have, but you don't know what to do with it. So you have a smartphone. Oh, you have this. Oh, you have taken that course. Oh, you received the certificate for attending that. But what do you do with it? You are not aware of what to do with it. You have no idea in your greatest imagination what you could do or what you can become with doing those things. So it's really essential that you begin to pay attention to how you can position correctly, how you can build profitable brands, and you can change the entire narrative in your life. So don't just get excited that the tools are available, but willing to position correctly with those tools. All right. Now, number one thing I want you to ask yourself as we begin to talk about branding is, what are your core values? Foundation. That's the foundation. What are your core values? When people think about you or when they call your name, what should they always think? For example, my integrity, excellence, and purpose. Integrity, excellence, and purpose. Whatever I do or I choose to commit to, I want to do them, I do them with integrity. When I tell you this is it, you will not go there and find something else. Excellence. Whatever I cannot give my full commitment to, I don't even want to be involved. Why? Because I will put a lot of excellence to it, even if not many people want to do it, even if not many people are interested in it. As long as I believe in it, I want to commit that it turns out excellent. What are your core values? You must begin to define brands out with your core values. Okay. Now, there's this book called The Brand Called You. The Brand Called You. You know, one of the things that people don't pay attention is people are so committed to products that they don't come back to understand what their core values are. They are so committed to product, and that's why you push product, push, nobody buys. Why? Because they can't connect what you sell with who you are. They can't connect what you sell with who you are. So the ability to identify your core values, they are really, really essential. So number one, what are your core values? And number two, what are you good at? What are the things you're good at? Are you good at teaching? Are you good at demonstrating? Are you good at singing? Are you good at coaching? Are you good at listening? What are the things what are you good at? So what are you good at? You must pay attention to that. What are you good at? What are the things you are so good at that even when they wake you up at the middle of the night, you can do those things effortlessly? Those two things are essential for your brand. Now, let me begin to show you some of those AI tools. Now, the number one AI tool we want to look at is AI tools that you can make use of for your market research. All right? Because it's wrong to serve water to people who are not hungry, who are not tasty. It's wrong to force people who are not tasty to come and buy water. So, the number one thing that you have to do is to do a market research. All right, is to do a market research. Now, I will show you how to do that using the amazing tool you all know of, ChatGPT, and I would also try to do the same thing using bard.ai. All right, so bard.ai is the AI tool, is the AI platform created by Google. All right, the AI platform created by Google. The AI platform created by Google. The AI platform created by Google. Please hold on a sec. I'm trying to log in. Awesome. Now, the reason why I also um, try once in a while to make use of bard.ai is because of the fact that it's Google. And you must know that one of the most used search engine today is Google. And Google always have a way to make use of some of the ideas and some of the things that are available top ranked on Google platform. They inculcate it into bard.ai. Okay, now let's get into it. Share my screen. All right, so I will start use GPT and I'll show you an extension which I would advise that you make use of if you want to build brands. All right, so I want to add Chat GPT that right now I'm trying to position in the market as an I want to position in the market as an expert and I want to make a lot of profit. But I do not know the best selling ideas or the best selling topics or the best selling industries that I can feature into. Then I want ChatGPT to tell me. Now let's go. See, I'm going to ask this guy. Which industries are the most profitable? By market experts. All right, so let's see ChatGPT speak to us. All right, so now I'm trying to build a brand and I want to know what industry to focus on. I want to know what industry to focus on. All right, now from what you can see we have technology, and technology we have software development, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, e-commerce. All right. And they said it has been consistently profitable due to rapid advance, high technology, healthcare industry, what is available, pharmaceutical, biotechnology, medical devices, and healthcare document, financial experts, all, all, can see this. Now, if I want this guy to give me some more, give me more. Give me more and be specific. Let's see, it's going. Real estate, you can see. So you can position as an expert. You can decide to develop a brand as an expert in any of these industries. Any of these industries. Any of these industries. So you've done your market research. Education, e-learning. Now I'm going to try to ask bad.ai this same question. We're going to ask bad.ai the same question, and I'll show you what we have. So I have to close this guy. Then I'm going to share with you the response of bad.ai. You can see the same thing: financial services, technology, healthcare, energy, retail. You can see financial services is expected to continue to grow. So you can position as an expert in any of these things. Now, it gives you counsel. There are a few things you can do to get started. Do your research. Learn as much as you can about the industry you're interested in. This includes understanding the industry history, current trend, and future prospect. Network with experts, get involved, develop your skill, all of that. Now, and Google also gives you the ability to be able to connect with Google to do that research. All right. You can see. Now, let me say, for example, I want to get more knowledge about, so it says, do your research, and I want to know the current trends. Okay. Are the current trends, are the current trends in e-commerce? Let's go. So you keep digging. What are the current trends? You keep looking for it. You keep looking for it. You keep looking for it. You can see current trends, mobile commerce. They said in 2020, look out for it. Mobile commerce, social commerce, voice commerce, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, sustainability. You keep making that research. So a lot of people don't seem to value and treasure the power of these things. Why? Because you don't see them beyond just things to just go and ask any kind of questions. You use them to position for your brand. So you could do a market research, and then it begins to tell you these are the things to focus on, look away from this place, and then do all of that. Now, I'm going to ask, the next thing I'm going to find out is what platforms best suits this industry. Let me say e-commerce, for example. All right. Now let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now we've talked about markets, we talked about best industries. Now we are looking at platforms. Now you can see these platforms. Now, with this knowledge, you can begin to focus on what really matters. All right. Now, instead of scattering about doing this, being there, trying to do all of that, you can become focused on certain platforms without unnecessarily diversifying yourself. So you can see Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that. Now, I want to ask for statistics now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You can see in 2023, there were an estimated 2.14 billion e-commerce customers worldwide. The global e-commerce market is expected to reach 4.9 trillion by 2025. You can begin to see the United States is the largest e-commerce market in the world with an estimated 265 million e-commerce customers. China is the second largest. United Kingdom is the third. Germany is the fourth. Japan is the fifth. You can begin to pay attention. So you don't just step into the industry blindly, you step into it with a lot of knowledge. And all this provided by AI. 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 Very important. Very important. This is very, very essential. All right. Right. All these provided by AI. So let's move on to the next thing. So we'll try looking at platforms, we'll try looking at that. Now you must understand that now that you have platforms, you need content to sustain platforms. 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 Now, this is the next thing I'm going to do. If you really want to be smart, most especially when you don't want to write a lot of prompts, and you need already generated AI prompts for you. Now there is this browser extension called AI PRM, AI prompt, AI prompt for ChatGPT. AI prompt for ChatGPT. I'm going to share my screen now and show you. Just go on Google and type AI prompt for ChatGPT. AI prompt for ChatGPT. Now, immediately you type that on Google, it's a link with which you can go download the prompt, and then you can begin. All right. I hope third world internet is not against us. I hope third world internet is not against us. Please hold on a sec. Please hold on a sec. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Now we have it. Now we have it. So this is it. AI PRM, that's AI prompt. And you go in there, you download the extension, you install it. And when you're going to your chat GPT, it comes out in this form. which I'm going to show you. After you have installed the extension and you have done all of that, it comes out in this form. It comes out in this form. All right, I hope you can still hear me. All right, I hope you can still hear. All right, so like I said, it comes out in this form, and right now they have 1,198 prompts. So these are prompts that are already created, most especially for people in business, those who are content creators, those who are who are copywriters and the likes. You necessarily don't have to start writing all the prompts. So they are already prompt engineers who have created a couple of prompts that you will need just to get your work done. So, for example, you can see if you want to write a complete book, you want to write best smart article, best to rank, #1 on Google, woman like a writer, YouTube script creator, smart and detailed article writer, writer, one-click blog post. You want to create a blog post, just put the topic there, and then you have it. Try to pass AI detection tool test, blog post type generate, Facebook copy, and all of that, and all of that. We have a lot of them. Now, this is the good thing about this. It begins to ask you, what do you want to do? Do you want to do SEO? Do you want to develop a software as a service? Do you want to work on generative AI or software engineering or software application? Now, let me say, for example, marketing. All right. What activities am I looking for under marketing? Say, for example, I want to do a research. All right. I want to sort by top votes. All right. Because people get to vote. Generate buyer persona. That's if you want people to buy from you. Business development and digital marketing strategy. One click avatar for your business. Brainstorm generator. Maybe you want to brainstorm. Create content pillars for specific pillar content. Okay. Now, since we're talking about custom competitor analysis, real estate, all of that, lots of them. Now, let's say, for example, I want to create content pillars. Now, the question is create a content pillar for specific pillars and all of that. Now, what are the keywords I want to use? Let me say, for example, profit, um, social media, knowledge. Now, let me say, for example, these are the keywords I want to use. Now, it begins to generate content pillars. You can see strategic summary. The goal of this content strategy is to create online optimized content that rank high on Google and establishes our website and all of that. Objectives, it does all of that. Goals, create content pillars. So develop a series of comprehensive pillar articles that are this and this, related keyword, profitable monetization, all of this. Top competitors, you write suggested sites, it does this. Research, it begins to give you idea. Thoroughly research the primary keywords. Planning, develop a content calendar. Writing, create engaging and well this. One page optimization, it keeps giving you ideas. It keeps giving you ideas. It keeps giving you ideas. You can see. You can see. It goes on and on. When you get there, what do? You say, go on, go on. Then it completes it. Completes it. You see, completes it. Tracking results. Keeps writing, keeps writing, keeps writing, keeps writing. Amazing. Amazing. The prompts are there. Now, the next thing I'm going to go to is I'm going to talk about generating content pillars. That's going to be the next thing I'm going to talk about. Generating content pillars. Now, not content pillars per se, content calendars. Now, say, I need a content calendar for my knowledge business for, say, 21 days. See the magic. See the magic. Day one, Pillar article, introduction to profit maximization. Day two, social media posts, tips for effective social media marketing. Day three, blog posts, how to monetize your knowledge online. You see, you can see mastering social media advertising. You can see leveraging knowledge sharing platform for this. Number six, it keeps giving you idea. Infographics. Number seven, pillar articles. You can see, you can see, you can see, you can see. Amazing. Amazing. So you have ideas generated for you. So you can't say, I don't know what to write, or I don't have content to write, or I don't know what to do, or I don't know this, or I don't know that. You have something generated for you. If, for example, you want to position as an expert for your brand, and say, for instance, you want to write a free book, go back to that prompt. You're going to see something different. Now, let me say all. Now, I want this guy to write a book for me. I want this guy to write a book for me. See what happens. See what I'm going to do. See what I'm going to do. Write a complete book in one click. Now it's going to tell you topic that you want to write a book for. I just put in the topic and it begins to write. Let me say, for example, I want to write how to make money online as a novice in 2023. See the magic happens. And I'm going to give you a caveat here. See the magic happen. Now, CD, it gives you a title, Digital Success, Unlocking Online Opportunities in 2023. Now, see the chapters, Digital Landscape, Building Your Online Business. You see, it keeps writing. It keeps writing. It keeps writing. You have your book. You would have your book. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Interesting. Interesting. Who is loving this? Who is loving this? You can have your book ready in one sitting. Now, as much as you're looking at this and you love this, I need to also give a caveat. And the caveat I'm going to give is that a lot of people, like I tell my students as an educator, that they should not hand over their creativity. They should not hand over their creativity to AI. Instead, they should harness the power, they should harness the power of AI and the availability of AI to improve their creativity. I'll say that again. They should not hand over their creativity. There are a lot of people now who say, "Oh, I want to write book," and then you begin to write AI books instead of just getting ideas and putting your own originality into it. All some people want to do is just sit down and get AI to do the work, and get AI to do the work, which is not good. Which is not good. Which is not good. So why I'm showing all this is you can make use of them and then build on them to get better. Can make use of them, then build on them to get better. You can make use of them, then build on these things to get better. All right. So there are a lot of other tools like DID, if you want to create videos where you just put static pictures and then you infuse an audio to it and then you begin to see something talk. Let me get one of those videos for you. I have one of such videos I did. I think I posted on Facebook. Please hold on a sec. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. There's one such video I did. Oh, I don't know if I can find it so quickly now. I don't know. But allow me search for it. It's been a long while I did that. Been a long while, but I will try to get it. There was a video on what name should we call this guy. So I'm trying to find it and just show you. I posted it on Facebook at a point. So I hope I can find it. Hope I can find it. So I'll just play that video and show you. So I actually generated that video. I didn't have to say anything. I didn't have to go before camera. And today we have videos on YouTube getting a lot of traction, and yet they are faceless videos. All they just put in their videos, they just put in pictures and then audios, and then you see those images speaking themselves. There is this page on LinkedIn where they always try to bring conversations between top people together. There was one video where we had Bill Gates and no Elon Musk and Steve Jobs, where they were having a conversation. They were not real; they were actually AI generated. So these things are really amazing, and you should begin exploring them. So there is D-ID. If you go on Google and search it out, you can begin to explore them. Very easy to use. Very easy to use. And then you can also make from text to audio using 11 Lab. 11 Lab Studio. Just go, if you go on Google, type 11 Lab Studio, you would get that. All right. That. And I think let me just show you this channel instead of trying to search for this. I think it's far away. I've written a lot of things after that. I wish I could find it. I'm to check if I am almost there. But if you go to my Facebook profile, that's facebook.com. Okay, I found it. So I'm going to show you. Now, look at this guy. And this guy is speaking, but it's just the speakers. But AI has infused the audio into it and is making this guy speak. Now, imagine creating lots of videos like this, and yet it looks as though a real human is speaking. All right, so that's it. D-ID. You see this guy begin to talk. Generated. It looks real, but it's AI generated. It looks real, but it's AI generated.
Give some exchange, and then they will come to yes.
Do you love what you're seeing? Now I'm going to show you someone who created an entire
and longing that they come. So if you really desire and long
getting
into them,
audio makings of the ID and then posting videos. I'm going to show you, and you'll see how much subscribers she has. It's a lady. So the title of our YouTube channel is the philosophical O. Yeah, the philosophical O. And if you check all our videos, what she does in all our videos are just 278 subscribers. And she created this not too long. What she does in all our videos are simply YouTube generated philosophical content. So you can see all these things are AI images. You can see all these things AI images, AI images. Is that amazing? You can see. She already has a lot of views, lot of views, lot of views, lot of views. AI, all true. AI content, AI content. So, guys, it's time to get to work. It's time to get to work. It's time to get to work. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tonight. I think we're done for tonight. Um, please do not forget the book Mindshift is still available for sale. Go to this link, get your copy, download, begin to read, change your mind, and make your life phenomenal. Make your life phenomenal. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. Building a profitable brand. So if you have questions, please put them in the comment section. Please don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to also subscribe to this channel if you have not. And then we'll keep getting value. I keep sharing values. I bring in people who share values, and we keep making the world a better place. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's a great privilege. It's a great honor to share this with you. Keep doing amazing and phenomenal things with your life. Till I come your way again, remain exceptional. Cheers.